Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn how to record our video lectures using OBS. In offline mode, the teachers usually take their classes using the following teaching modes. Either they take their classes using face-to-face lectures, they might use Blackboard or Whiteboard for teaching. If they have ICT tools, they may use PowerPoint presentations. They may also use books for referring text. They might also do some video demonstrations for making their classes more interesting. They may also use two or more of these modes while teaching. For online teaching, teachers may use either they may record their lectures and distribute them among their students, or they may conduct online classes using online meeting platforms like Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, etc. They might also use a combination of both, that is, recorded video lectures and online classes. Now, in this video, we will see how we can use various input sources available in OBS for simulating our offline classes in online mode using our recorded video lectures. So we can see in this table for the various teaching modes like face-to-face teaching, Blackboard teaching, books, PowerPoint presentations and videos, what are the corresponding input sources that we will be adding to our scenes while creating our video lectures. For example, for teaching using face-to-face, we may use the input source video capture. So we'll have to select this video capture input source from our OBS input source window. Like this, depending upon how we want to teach, we will select the corresponding input sources and create a scene for recording our lectures. Let us start with learning how we can capture our face while recording our video lectures. For this purpose, I'll use the same scene that I created in the previous video containing a text and some color source. To record your face along with your lectures, you need to select the input source, video capture device. As soon as you select this source, you'll see your face appearing in the screen. Just click on OK. Now you can readjust the size of the screen. You can increase the size and fit to the whole window if you want to only have your face during your video lectures, or you can reduce its size, have some backdrop screen and then start recording your lectures. For starting recording of your video lectures, you need to click on the Start Recording button. Then start recording your lectures like, hello and a very warm welcome in this FDP on digital pedagogy to enhance teaching and learning experience. In this video, we are learning how to capture our face while taking our video lectures. Once you are done with your video recording, then you can click on Stop Recording button. To check how your video was recorded, just click on this file option. Click on Show Recordings. By default, in Windows PC, your videos are recorded and saved in the Videos folder. You can double-click on the video to check how it was recorded. Then start recording your lectures like, hello and a very warm welcome in this FDP on digital pedagogy to enhance teaching and learning experience. In this video, if you are not happy with the video recorded, you can repeat the process of recording it again. Next, let us see how we can refer to books while creating our video lectures. For this, I will create another scene, say books, and I will add the input source display capture. This input source helps us in capturing any software window that we have already opened on our machine. So for using this source and referring to a book, we should have that book already open on our systems. Then we can start recording our lectures by clicking on the Start Recording button. Just open the book. Now you can start teaching by using the book as a reference. Say click getting started and then you can start speaking whatever you want to record. It will be recorded. Once you are finished with the teaching using book as a reference, you can go back and stop recording by clicking on the stop recording button. This is how we can use our books as a reference while creating our video lectures for teaching purpose. Now let us see how we can simulate our whiteboard teaching using our video lectures. For this, we will have to open an online whiteboard software like Jamboard on our systems and then use a display capture input source for recording whatever we are writing on our whiteboard software like Jamboard. We may use the same scene called as book because it is already having this display capture as an input source. Once you are starting your recording, you just click on the Start Recording button. Open your Jamboard. Google Jamboard is a software which simulates a whiteboard. This software will be taught to you in detail in a separate video. For writing anything on the simulated whiteboard, you can either use a pen or you can use a text box and start typing whatever you would have written on the actual whiteboard or blackboard. Like this, you can keep writing on this whiteboard and start teaching your student using the simulated whiteboard blackboard scenario. After teaching, you can go back to the OBS software and stop recording your lecture. Now let us see how we can record our video lectures along with the PowerPoint presentation which we want to use for our teaching. For using PowerPoint presentation as a software for teaching purpose, we will again use the same input source display capture. So we reuse the book scene having the display capture as an input source because in this case we are going to capture the PowerPoint software. Whenever you are going to start the recording, just click on the Start Recording button, open the PowerPoint software, open your PPT, start teaching. Say offline teaching modes. The teachers usually take classes using the following: face-to-face teaching, blackboard teaching, whiteboard teaching. Online mode, record videos, conduct online classes. Whenever you are through with your presentation, just end your show. Go back to the OBS software and stop recording. Another way for teaching using PowerPoint presentation is to create an image slideshow and use it as an input source. For this, we need to convert our PowerPoint slides into images. For doing so, let us first open the PowerPoint software. Go to File, Save As. Choose the folder where you want to save your images. Select JPEG or the file format for images that you want. Give it a name and just click on Save. It will ask you whether you want to convert all slides into images or just this one. So we select all slides. We can see that in our folder there is a folder called as OBS PPT which is containing all our slides as images. Now we can export these images into OBS using input capture device, image slideshow. For creating a presentation using image slideshow, let me first create a new scene. Let me give it a name PPT. OK. Then I will add the input source image slideshow. For displaying our PPT, we need to do certain settings here. First, we need to choose whether we want to use the automatic slide mode or the manual mode. If we choose automatic here, we will have to use the time between the slide transition as 8000 millisecond. We can though increase and decrease this time if we want. The transition speed will be 700 milliseconds as default. We can again increase and decrease the time from here. If we do not want these default settings to be used and the transitions to happen automatically, we can go ahead and choose the manual option. If we choose the manual option here, we will have to choose certain hotkeys for moving our slides. We may also use this checkbox called as loop if we want to keep repeating the PowerPoint slides. Otherwise, we can go and uncheck this. Next, we need to select all the images that we want in our image slideshow. Either we can select these files individually or we can select a directory where all these files are available. I'll choose the folder where I had saved all these slides as images and just click on OK. Adjust the size of the slide. Now I can start recording my lecture using this PowerPoint slides. But before doing that, we need to do the setting for manual transition between the various slides. Let's go to the File option, click on Settings, click on Hotkeys, go to the Image Slideshow, go to the next slide text box, choose the key you want for transitioning to the next slide of your image slideshow. I'm choosing here the right arrow key. For previous slide, I'm choosing the left arrow key. Click on Apply and OK for doing these settings. Now you can start recording your lectures by clicking on Start Recording button. Offline teaching modes. In offline teaching, teachers usually take classes using the following. So you can go on speaking whatever you want to present using presentation. When you want to go to the next slide, just click on the right arrow key that we had chosen for going to the next slide. Then you can speak whatever is written on the slide. Again, click on the right arrow key for transitioning to the next slide, and so on. After doing the recording, you go and click on Stop Recording button. Like this, we can record our lectures using PowerPoint presentation using Image Slideshow Capture. The difference in recording while using PowerPoint using a display capture input source and image slideshow is that if we use display capture as the input source for recording, then we cannot capture our face along with it. It will only capture whatever software we have opened. But if we use image slideshow, we can also record our faces along with the PowerPoint presentation. Let us see how we can do this. For capturing our face along with the image slideshow, we need to add another input source to our PPT scene. So let us add video capture device. Click on OK. So you can see that our face can be captured using this input source. We can adjust this, place it wherever we want on the PPT slide. And start recording. Offline teaching mode. In offline teaching mode, the teachers usually take classes using the following: face-to-face teaching, blackboard teaching. So like this, you can keep recording so your face is captured along with your PowerPoint slide also. After finish taking your classes, you can go and stop recording. So this is how we can capture our face along with PowerPoint presentation using the image slideshow. The disadvantage of using the display capture for creating presentation is that it will not capture our faces. So if we are using display capture for creating our videos for displaying any softwares like PowerPoints, Acrobat readers or Jamboards, our face cannot be captured along with it. You can delete any input source from a scene by selecting that source, say video capture device, and clicking on this minus button. Click on yes. We can also reorder the various input sources available within a scene by clicking on these arrow buttons. Now let us add an existing video to our video lecture to enhance our teaching experience. For this, I will be adding the input source, media source, to my existing scene. Just browse the video, select it, and click on OK. Place it on the screen, pause it, bring this bar in the beginning, and then start recording your lecture. Click on this play button to play the video. Keep observing this bar. Till this bar reaches the end, your video will be recorded within the video lecture. Click on Stop Recording. To check the recording, click on the File option, go to Show Recordings. The last recorded video will be available in the end. Double click on it. Click on
Broadcaster software. It is a free and open software suite.
You can see that in this folder all our videos are appearing. They are having a name which is a timestamp. So we have to rename them. We can give them some names so that we can identify them later for combining them. In the upcoming videos, we will see how we can join all these videos to create one video. In this video, we saw how we can record our lectures based upon different scenes created using different input sources. The teachers can switch between the various scenes that they have created for recording purposes. I hope you enjoyed this videos and this will help you in enhancing your teaching and learning experience. Thank you for watching them patiently. Happy learning.